And that catches us up to speed for this past weekend's matchup between the undefeated Vanderbilt Commodores and your Kentucky Wildcats. In the first, for the Wildcats, it's Mark Coy with the air ball, but Patrick Patterson there for the rebound. Puts it up again, he misses, but he follows it in and gets the layup. UK leading early 2-0. And more Patterson as Joe Crawford dishes out to the big man, the top of the key. I bet you didn't know he could do this. Patterson with the 3-ball, and Coach Billy Gillespie talked about it all this week. He wanted senior leadership from Crawford and Bradley, and Crawford says, how's this for leadership, getting the off-balance shot to fall. Crawford was 17, UK passing well. Derek Jasper finds Ramel, who gives it up for Patrick Patterson, who throws it down. UK up 10 at the break, and Patterson finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds in the second. Vandy itching their way back in the ball game. Darshawn McCullen driving to the hole. He gets the and one, and the Doors only down 2, 60-58. So with 2 ticks left on the clock, UK had this for the win, and they can't get the shot off. So we go to overtime. But we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the second OT. Well, Ramel Bradley stepped up big and hit big shot after big shot. And Kentucky downs the Doors 79-73. And this win just might be what the doctor ordered.
I think our guys are a little tougher than you give them credit for, and I think they're going to play through till the end, and I think they're going to continue to get better. I don't think they're soft mentally. They've really gained a lot of mental toughness. There's a lot of inexperienced guys out there. They've been put in tough situations, and they've handled those situations very well, and a lot of that was very, very evident today in how tough they played. But the best thing about this game, other than winning, was that we had a lead. They came back and tied it, and they wanted to take it from us. We got another lead. They tied it up again. And then when you win a game like that, that says a great deal about the toughness that you're developing mentally, because they never would give up. And they definitely didn't give up either, but our team definitely would not give up, and that's what makes me the most proud.
Well, a big win for Billy Gillespie in this club, because Wildcat Nation, let's face it, Justin, was squeezing their claws and just getting ready to come after Billy Gillespie.
Absolutely.
Justin, so just curious, what do you think this does, like a team that could help this team route the ship for Kentucky?
I think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know if it's exactly a turning point at the moment. I interviewed Ramel after the game, and I asked him the same question. He agreed. I don't really think that we can call this a turnaround yet, but it's a great, giant step in the right direction for the Wildcats to get this one against Vanderbilt. It's kind of awkward because usually we're in the situation where Vanderbilt's chasing us. In this situation, we're kind of having to beat Vanderbilt to get our pride back. But it was a great win at Rupp. I mean, it was needed. It was the beginning of SEC play. We lost to Louisville at the beginning of the year. I think these players really wanted to start the new year off right, so they had a lot of fire underneath their bellies. So we'll see if this was either kind of a point of they were kind of really had a lot of fire under themselves, ready to come out and kind of get some type of payback after that Louisville game, or if these guys are really taking a step in the right direction and looking to finish out this SEC play strong.
I mean, you got to look at it, and they're starting out the season 1-0 in SEC play. I mean, yes, they are 500 on the season, but this is a kind of a turning table. I feel. I mean, they're going to have Tennessee coming up. It's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, real tough.
But I mean, to start off the SEC conference 1-0, I think it's really good for Billy Gillespie's confidence. And this team is young. You got to remember that. Only 2 kind of senior leadership. So,
what I'm most impressed with, also, you said senior leadership's great. I was glad to see Ramel step up. Ramel has his times where he either scares you or you love him. It's when he puts that head down and decides to just start dribbling and taking the shot, I think everybody holds their breath. But when he nails it, everybody's on his back. But the thing I was most impressed with during this game was Patrick Patterson. To be the first freshman in Kentucky history to I think, was it 10 double-doubles? I think he had 10 double-doubles in this game. He got his 10th double-double against Vanderbilt. That's just amazing. So for Patrick to step up and do what he did, major kudos out to him. And for the program in general, we're going to need that kind of leadership from him as we continue to rebuild.
And Justin, you talked about Patrick Patterson. And we talked to him after the press conference, and it's kind of surprising to say, but he said that this win at Vanderbilt, he credits it to the Lady UK Wildcats and basketball.
Yes.
So tell us about that, Justin.
It was the Lady Basketball Wildcats hosting the Florida Gators this past week, and the game went down to the wire as the Wildcats squeaked out a victory with the help of Chelsea Chowney and clutch free throw shooting down the stretch. The Wildcats' next game is Thursday, January 16th against the Lady Vols of Tennessee. And the track and field team finished their annual Kentucky Invitational meet with 2 event wins, both the men's and women's 4x4 relays. Congratulations to them.
And that does it for everyone here at Sportszone 50. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'm Ryan Mollenkoff. Remember, go to class, use a designated driver, and always bleed blue.
And I'm Justin Stewart. We'll see you next week on Sportszone 50. Same bad channel, same bad time.
Have a great week, everybody.